I'm Sue. I teach fight and health over at Greenway High School and have known Sue for a while here, and we've got connected up and hooked up, and I just absolutely loved how the Spirit of God is just moving in this area. I've got a real heart for this area, and so I think my big light bulb moment, well, actually a couple things. Last night when we were doing some prayer for a couple of our individuals and just watching Rafael move through one of the people, it was like you could see his hands being placed on this individual, but it wasn't just Rafael's hands. It was an extension of Jesus' hands going right into him. And the oneness that we are with Jesus, it was just like who Jesus is who we become because we're one with him. And so being an extension of who he is, if he needs to be your healer, that's who he is, because that's who we are because we're one with him. So if healing is what you need, it's there. It's already there because that's who God is. If provision is what you need, it's there. And he's got an abundance. He's got that banquet table to have us just receive what we've already got and what we already have. So I'm excited to just walk this out, and I got goosebumps already. So. Yay, God.
Okay, this is about take number 10 on trying to get this little video clip done, but my name is Sue and I attended the first School of Sonship, and I just want to give you a little insight into what that's about. If you're thinking on going, I would highly recommend it. It is a spot where you can go up there to just be yourself, to let everything else go for a while so that you can just focus in on the Holy Spirit. And not only you and the Holy Spirit, but how you fit into the body and how the body can work together to heal. It was amazing to look back from Monday to Friday to see how our discussions impacted our thought patterns, which then impacted the freedom that we received in just 5 days of being together. It was unique in that there was no agenda. It was basically Holy Spirit driven based on conversations that were just brought up in normal everyday conversation. You're able to just hang out and be you. You can go kayaking, you can swim, you can watch the sunset, you can sit by the fire, you can take a walk, you can sit in her lodge. Sue's venue over there is just amazing and incredible, and for me that's where I find God the most, is in nature, as I'm sitting in my garden. And this garden, I think, represents Rafael's term of the flavor in the body. Just as my garden is growing multiple things that our family will utilize for our own nourishment, for our own bodies, I think each one of us can be considered a different plant in a garden, serving a different purpose for the body. And without it, it doesn't function as good as it could with it. And so seeing 12 people brought together, function as a unit, function as the body should, was just an amazing experience for me. Rafael is just so spirit-filled, and he's just amazing to be around. You can't help but just kind of ooze off of his enthusiasm, his love for God, and it just flows through. It ends up filling you up to a point where you're overflowing. And it was just an amazing time that I had with the Holy Spirit. I know that the seeds planted will continue to grow and bear fruit as I go throughout my year, and I know that in this area it is going to be forever impacted because a group of us decided to take a chance, take a step, put our faith in God, and move this body forward. So if you are thinking on going, I would highly recommend it, and you just are going to be amazed to see how the Holy Spirit, when it's truly free to move, how that impacts the body in a most glorious, wonderful way. All right, have fun.